Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Before we dive into today's incredible story, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on the latest Springbok news and rugby updates. If you're excited about what's coming up in South African rugby, smash that like button and share this video with your fellow rugby fans. Your support means everything to us and helps us bring you more content about the players and moments that matter. Now let's get into some truly special news that has the rugby world buzzing with anticipation. South African rugby is about to witness a historic moment that will be etched into the record books forever. Zachary Porthen, the former junior Springbok captain who has been turning heads with his exceptional performances at provincial level, is set to make his Test debut at tight head prop for the Springboks. What makes this moment even more remarkable is that Porthen is poised to become the youngest prop in the professional era to represent South Africa at international level. This is the kind of news that sends shivers down the spine of every rugby supporter who bleeds green and gold. At just 21 years old, Porthen has already achieved what many players spend their entire careers dreaming about. His journey to this moment has been nothing short of extraordinary, marked by dedication, raw talent, and an unwavering commitment to excellence that has caught the attention of the Springbok coaching staff. The decision to hand him his debut cap is a testament to the faith that the management has in his abilities and his readiness to compete at the highest level of international rugby. Porthen's rise through the ranks has been meteoric. Those who have followed his career closely will remember his leadership qualities when he captained the junior Springboks, where he demonstrated not just physical prowess, but also the mental fortitude and tactical awareness that separates good players from great ones. His performances at that level were so impressive that many pundits predicted it would only be a matter of time before he made the step up to senior international rugby. That time has now arrived, and the excitement surrounding his imminent debut is palpable across South African rugby circles. The tight head prop position is one of the most demanding and crucial roles in modern rugby. It requires a unique combination of technical skill, raw power, and absolute concentration. The tight head must anchor the scrum, provide stability for the entire pack, and withstand enormous pressure from opposing props and hookers who are constantly trying to destabilize the set piece. For someone as young as Porthen to be entrusted with this responsibility at test level speaks volumes about his abilities and the maturity he has shown throughout his young career. What sets Porthen apart from many of his contemporaries is not just his physical attributes, though these are certainly impressive. Standing at just over 6 feet tall and weighing in at around 120 kilograms of pure muscle, he has the frame and power that every coach looks for in a modern prop. But it's his technical proficiency that has really caught the eye of the selectors. His scrummaging technique is remarkably refined for someone of his age, displaying the kind of discipline and understanding that usually comes only with years of experience at the highest levels of the game. The professional era of rugby union began in 1995, and since then, South Africa has produced some of the finest props the game has ever seen. Names like Ostu Rant, Tendai Mtawarira, and Frans Malherbe have become synonymous with Springbok dominance in the scrum. For Porthen to now enter the record books as the youngest prop to represent the Boks in this era places him in truly rarefied air. It's a responsibility that would overwhelm many young players, but those close to Porthen insist that he has the temperament and character to handle the pressure that comes with wearing the green and gold jersey. The timing of Porthen's debut is particularly significant for South African rugby. The Springboks are always looking to refresh their squad and integrate young talent who can form the backbone of the team for years to come. The front row is an area where experience is traditionally valued above almost everything else, so the decision to blood such a young prop demonstrates the coaching staff's belief that Porthen is something special. It also signals a commitment to building depth in one of the most critical positions on the field. Rugby fans across South Africa have been following Porthen's career with increasing interest, and social media has been ablaze with excitement since news of his imminent debut broke. Supporters have been sharing clips of his dominant scrummaging performances, his surprising mobility around the field, and his work rate that belies his size and position. There's a genuine sense that the nation is about to witness the beginning of something truly special, the emergence of a player who could go on to become one of the great Springbok props. The path to international rugby is never easy, and Porthen has had to overcome numerous challenges to reach this point. The competition for places in the Springboks squad is intense, with established internationals and hungry challengers all vying for limited spots. For a young prop to break through and earn selection ahead of more experienced players is a remarkable achievement that shouldn't be underestimated. It requires not just talent, but also consistency, resilience, and the ability to perform under pressure week after week. Porthen's former coaches and teammates have been quick to praise him since the news emerged. They speak of a young man who is humble despite his obvious gifts, who works tirelessly to improve every aspect of his game, and who leads by example rather than words. These are exactly the qualities that the Springbok setup values, and they suggest that Porthen has the character to handle the intense scrutiny and expectations that come with representing South Africa at rugby. The significance of making your Test debut as a Springbok cannot be overstated. It's a moment that players remember for the rest of their lives, the culmination of years of sacrifice, training, and dedication. For Porthen to achieve this at such a young age, and to do so as a prop forward where youth is rarely rewarded at international level, makes it even more special. He joins an elite club of Springboks who have earned the right to represent their country, and he does so with the added distinction of being the youngest prop in the professional era to achieve this honor. As Porthen prepares for his debut, the entire South African rugby community will be watching with pride and anticipation. This is more than just one young player's achievement. It's a symbol of the strength and depth of South African rugby, proof that the pathways from junior rugby to Test level are working, and evidence that the future of Springbok rugby is in safe hands. The occasion will undoubtedly be emotional for Porthen, his family, and everyone who has supported him on his journey. Make sure you stay tuned to this channel for all the latest updates, reactions, and analysis as this historic moment unfolds. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments below about what you think Porthen will bring to the Springbok pack.